Hey guys, welcome back to Striking Studies. So today we have a special guest, Sahasra,
Hey guys.
and we both will be doing a joint video on why do we follow part 3. So let's start this video with organ and tissue specific manifestations. So a manifestation is the way by which a disease affects a person, and different species of microbes have evolved to home in or on different parts of the body. In most cases, this selection is concerned with their point of entry. For example, if they enter from the nose, they are likely to go to the lungs, like in tuberculosis. But in some cases, the infectious agent multiply and affects an organ that is not directly related to the point of entry. If an organ targets the lungs, it will go to the lungs, irrespective of its point of entry.
So we're going to discuss on the common effects of infectious diseases. The body's immune system is activated in response to the infection. An activated immune system will send white blood cells to the affected tissue to kill the pathogens. This defensive system reaction of the body's immune system in response to the infection or injury is called inflammation. The effects of this include swelling, pain, redness, fever. So every time you get a fever or if you have a swelling, it might not always be because you're sick, it might also be because the body is trying to protect you. Sometimes infectious disease might affect the body in such a way that wide-ranging effects are produced. For example, HIV, which causes AIDS, attacks, and affects the immune system of the body. As a result of the body's ability to fight infection gets weakened, and then the person um, becomes a target to all kinds of diseases.
So there are two principles of a treatment. One is symptom based, and this does not cure the disease. It is just done to reduce the pain, reduce the symptoms such as fever, pain, or whatever. And also, it's just done for the comfort of the patient so that they just don't keep complaining about the symptoms. And the second thing is killing of the pathogen, which basically aims at killing the disease causing microbe. This aims at blocking the biochemical pathways used by the pathogen, and then our body's white blood cells will come and eat up the I don't know, somewhat weakened pathogen.
So stopping or reducing the effects of the disease. So that's mainly like how do you reduce the symptoms? So the symptoms of a disease such as fever are mainly because of inflammation. So these symptoms can be reduced by taking analgesic and antipyretic drugs. Other symptoms like cold, cough, sneezing, etc. can also be reduced by taking medication. So you guys must be wondering what those two very awkward, complicated words are. Analgesic actually means pain reducing, and antipyretic means fever reducing.
So now there are like limitations to the principles of treatments, and there are mainly two. These are that the body functions may be damaged due to the disease and the patient may never recover completely. And also during the infection, our body has a large number of infectious agents multiplying within us. In this state, we can be a source of infection and spread it to others.
Now, there are two kinds of diseases that we can talk about right now. That is antibacterial or antibiotics and antiviral medicines. So, antibacterial medicines, antibiotics act on various essential biochemical processes, which is peculiar to a group of bacteria like pathways they use for synthesis of new substances for respiration. These medicines block the bacterial synthesis pathways without affecting our own. So, what these antibiotics actually do is that whatever life processes that the bacteria has, it needs a little pathways in our body which it stops. That is how it actually kills the bacteria that is actually present in your body. And the viruses have very few biochemical mechanisms of their own. They enter our cells and they use our machinery for their multiplication. This means that there are relatively few virus specific targets to aim. So, it is harder for us to make antiviral medicines.
So, this is the fact of the video that Alexander Fleming discovered the first antibiotic, penicillin, which is made from the fungi Penicillium notatum. And the word Penicillium notatum is in italics because scientific names are supposed to be in italics. Don't ask me why. So, that is going to be the end of part 3. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. Comment down below how this was. And bye, guys!
Bye. See you all in the next video.